Hello, everyone. Visions to Ventures with your host Javier. That's it. Season 2. It's done. Donezo. I learned so much from season 2. Just with sitting with more amazing guests and learning from them, but also just trying to reinvent and trying to see how I can evolve my editing skills, my interview skills, and building that connection with the guests that I have. So it's been great. It's been a hurdle was just having a new baby. Well, now he's 9 months old, but like just working that in, and also trying to record some episodes. But try to do my best to work with everyone's schedule that does come in. So I appreciate it that you work with me as well. I want to thank the listeners out there, the viewers. Honestly, without y'all, this wouldn't be possible, like if you weren't there looking at the episodes and seeing the guests and your friends and family that are on there, it makes a difference. So I'm really happy and thankful about that part. So this episode is just about thanking the guest, just thankful for the season 2. So it's just gonna be great. So let me go ahead, and I want to start off with thanking DJ Douglas Gutierrez, Good to Boot. Man, your episode, it's killer. Lots of information. Now just seeing how you are just keep evolving as far as being a realtor. You have properties now in different areas in California, but also moving out across the state. So it's awesome seeing you grow and just all the things that you do with being a realtor and doing things that I haven't seen, here in Utah. So it's really amazing to know and see. So appreciate it. Good to boot, Gutierrez. A person I want to thank is Emmy. Man, Emmy, you killed it with your episode. You're killing it with the pop-ups, or just everything that you're doing at such a young age. Just entrepreneur mindset. Doing it, going out there. Glad to have met you and just learned so much from you and all the opportunities you've given me, and to also grow as what I'm trying to do on my end as well. Doing the all-day farmers market, doing the Day de Fresa, is just continue doing it. Amazing. On top of that, you're going to school, you're doing wrestling, you're doing so much. Like, it's just, I'm looking forward to see what the next 10 years is gonna bring. And of course, there's so much to share. So I would love to also have you back on for season 3, and possibly just more updates. So really appreciate that. Thanks again, Emmy, for getting to know that. Next, I want to thank Diana from Sweet Creations SLC. You just hearing how creative you are, doing what you do, the connections you build, the other community that you build with just within the party planning and all this is just amazing. The creativity, the motivation that it's just been brought up. So amazing. Looking forward to see your company grow, seeing what the future holds and stuff. So again, Diana from Sweet Creations SLC, keep doing your thing. It's amazing, and hopefully looking forward to have you as well as like all the guests here on future podcast episodes. Thank you again, Diana. Coco from this hairstylist educator, content creator. Just seeing your content is just amazing. Seeing you just train and develop the next hairstylist is just amazing to see what you're doing, and looking forward to as well see you grow and just continue dropping that content. It's amazing, and you're cool and everything. So thanks, Coco. Peyton, you're a photographer, also my barber, but it's just amazing of how creative and all this that you do on the side, but also your own business that you have as being a photographer and photos and the stories and everything. I'm thankful to have had you on my podcast. Again, looking forward to future episodes later down the road. So thanks again. Brandon Saiz from NBC Mechanical. Thank you. Having recorded via Zoom, and you're over there in New Mexico. It's amazing to have met you, virtually, but still like learning from you and seeing how your company grows, and just the motivation you bring to your other employees. Keep doing what you do. Amazing. Again, so more blessings for your company and everyone's company that's on here, but like continue for growth on that. Gina Louise from Soft Place SE, you just continue doing you, like continue reinventing. Like I see you changing the party planning and party, just everything that you do. So it's just continuous, amazing. Thankful to have you here and learn from you. So I appreciate it. And then just continue everything that you're doing, and I'll keep looking at the content that you post and just learn from that and continue to learn from you and build that, and hopefully we can continue that connection. Next one up, I got Eva Flores. Man, just thankful for Giselle to have introduced, and just working on projects and always continuing new things, from podcasts to your new Friends with Benefits content creation company and production. It's just amazing what you're doing. And then you got the Revolution World that focuses on marketing and public relations. So continue doing. I know you and I are going to have more projects that we're going to work on later down the road, and I'm thankful for all that and continue learning. And yeah, just keep doing what you're doing, and looking forward for that. I want to also thank Mari from Paparazzi Celebration Designs. Just seeing how you went from in the medical field to now having your company and growing, it shows how you connect with people, how you educate people, how you sat down and you talked about wanting to eventually just teach people on how to be better with events and balloons and just everything. So it's amazing to see what you're doing, and again, looking forward to having future episodes down the road and getting an update. So thank you again, Mari. Appreciate it. Isabel, Mesita Decor, continue doing what you're doing. Amazing. Thank you for your time. Thank you for sitting here. Thank you for letting me learn, and thank you for sharing your story and having it for everyone to hear down the road. Like I said before, this is a digital journey. People can go back and they can listen to the story. They can find your social media, and just this is what it's for. Building that connection, building that amazing Utah community. So thanks again, Julie and Alex. So much financial I learned from y'all, and just thankful for the opportunity you given me. Alex, seeing you like on the Tacos Together event and just learning from you is so amazing. And then just being able to sit across from you and Julie, it's just great knowledge that you shared, and I'm thankful for that opportunity. I'm also looking forward to just continue seeing your evolution, your business, and I'm thankful for that opportunity. Cesar Rios, One Love Tattoo. Man, your art, just going to your studio and then seeing the art that you create, the creativity, the time it took, and you just, determined to do it. And looking forward, I'm thankful to have met you. Thank my sister for that, but I wish but nothing but great opportunities for you down the road for your business, and as a tattoo artist and a creative content creator and all that. Please, thank you for the opportunity to sit in front of me and just learn from you, and for you to share your story. So thanks again, Lauren Aranda, former neighbor, friend, not former friend, but just anyways, thanks for what you do. Thanks for building that wellness for people where they can just dive deep down inside and just let it all out as far as emotions and anything else they have. Like, thank you for teaching us and just sharing what you do for the community out there. So thanks again. Dave Robinson, the #1 story word coach. Thanks again for all that you do. Thanks for sitting down, taking time to letting me learn from you. And thanks you for allowing just sit down and just learn and ask all those questions. I'm thankful for giving the opportunity for my friend Eva to, of course, join me in that podcast episode because it went so well. And I just think it was great to just see how everyone, being on the one side, the other side, and just learning from all of us. But Dave, you are amazing. I thank you for giving that opportunity. Your goals that you're doing, however many podcasts you're sitting through, it's amazing. Just to share that message with everyone of what you do. So thankful again that you were able to take some time, and I was able to learn. And so number, I think it's that's 30 episodes. 15 amazing guests for season 2. I wouldn't have done it without you, and I wouldn't have done it without the guests taking time from their busy schedule to meet with me. So yeah, I hope everyone is tuning in and learning so much from these episodes that I have. I tell everyone that sits in front of me, I do it for the community. I do it to build those networks. I build it to where someone can be like, hey, do you know someone that does this, or do you know who I can reach out to? Like, yeah, I got you. But it's also making me grow my skills, and be a better entrepreneur, a better listener, a better friend. Just anything that I've learned I just gather that and I absorb it, and I'm trying to do the best I can. So I appreciate the time and effort everyone's put into this. I have I have other projects that are coming through. I'm gonna try for season 3. I'm working on some sponsorships, some more changing up the editing skills, the intro. So I'm just trying to mix it up, make it unique, make it different. From what I asked from the listeners and viewers, if you have any ideas, send me an email. Send me an email to cjo.digital@gmail.com, and let me know what ideas, what you would like to see, who would you like to see, what you want to learn next as far as like the entrepreneur and just growth and motivation, inspirational. Anything that I can do, just let me know, and I'll do my best to have that guest on the podcast. Again, it's not as easy. I mean, it's starting off. I thought it'd be easier. I'm learning as I go that it's a bit of a challenge sometimes to have amazing guests, but it's something that I'm worth doing that work for y'all. So I appreciate it. I want to thank my former co-host Carlos Stilos. Because of my friend, my family member, Carlos, he is what got me into podcasts. We were just 2 years ago just decided to record a podcast talking about just anything random, and I don't know how to edit. I don't know how to post it on where the podcast needed to go. And I learned, because I wanted us to get our messages out there, and we did some reinventing and changing it up, and because of him, I'm at where I'm at with my podcast, and so he also did sign this for our former podcast. Well, Thoughts at the Spot. So that's the other project I'm gonna recreate for y'all. And Thoughts at the Spot just focus mostly on culture and mental health. So if the listeners and viewers are out there and you're like, man, I want to talk about that, I want to share my message, just hit me up again at the cjo.digital@gmail.com, or text me at 801-907-1533, or just find me on social media. I don't know what my social media is, but I'll post it on this episode here. So yeah, I'm thankful for everything. You guys are amazing. I can't wait to release this episode, bonus episode, and and it's pretty much just a thank you to all the guests, the viewers, listeners. And please stay tuned for season 3. I still don't have a set date for that, but I will release it. I'm going to continue this podcast, and looking forward to what the next season brings and the future podcasts down the road. So everyone, thank you again. This is Visions to Ventures, season 2, closing off. Your host, Javier. Appreciate it, and thank you so much.